those of you tuning in, give it a minute, see if we get any takers. Just a impromptu, random drive stream out in Hamburg right now. I just spent the day with JP. He's heading home, and figured since I got a roughly 40 to 50 minute drive back to my area, might as well live stream it. Thinking about maybe stopping in Macungie, see if we can catch any trains in Macungie, because I'll be going through there anyway. Hey Jenny, how are you? So we got 3 watching, 1 like already. That's awesome. So here is what I'm currently looking at. I'm sitting in the John Bartram Trailhead parking lot. So straight ahead of us is, kind of to the left of that mountain is Port Clinton. And then to my immediate left is Hamburg and what you call it, brain fart, can't think. Cabela's. That's it. Let me see if I can get the dash out of the view there. Alright, well, we'll go back to me. So like I said, we'll let a few people jump in here before we get going and start the loud truck. I do have the fuzzy meatball on, so it's another nice day, nice fall day in November here in Pennsylvania. It's actually pretty decent warm wise. I'm in a t-shirt, though where we were at, a few of the spots we were at, which you guys will see in future videos on both our channels when they come out, a couple of spots it was a little chilly. I had my hoodie on when we first started, and I got warm, so I took it off and left it in the truck. And there was a couple spots along the trail here. We actually went and rode his e-bikes along the trail, and there was a couple spots where it was really shady and cold, so I was kind of regretting not bringing the hoodie with. But once we got to the other end where we wanted to be, it was warmer there, and then coming back, it ended up being warmer back here in the parking lot too. So I don't know why my screen keeps doing that. I don't know if I can lock that in. Let's see if that'll... Are you guys seeing that too? Is the screen like jumping? Got my trusty cup from Dan here. Yeah, I think it's just trying to focus in on me because I'm moving. I'm using the YouTube app again, so I don't know if there's a way to lock it from doing that or not. Hey DB Tech, what's up? Right now we are in Hamburg. We're at the Bartram Trailhead parking lot here. I just showed the beautiful view I'm looking at. We're gonna probably drive to Macungie. That's what I'm hoping to do, is at least drive stream to Macungie and see if we catch any trains there, and then depending on how many people are in the chat at that point, maybe hang out there for a little bit or end it there. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm going to be taking the back way I normally go, which would be the old 22, avoid 78. So let's fire up the truck and get moving. So we'll start it up. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Like I said, I got the purple panda on, so let's test that now. Can you guys hear me okay? Got to get rid of the hood. There we go. Okay. All right, perfect. Put the seatbelt on. right, here we go. Put the windows up a little bit. Block out some of the noise. Make sure the radio's off. Seems like that I might have to leave the hood in the shot there because I'm kind of limited on the picture there. No, the Purple Panda is the name of the microphone I got clipped to my shirt. AKA the fuzzy meatball. You can hear my squealing pulley too. I don't know which one that is. I gotta take a look at that and see if I can figure that out. So right above us is 78, where they're doing the bridge construction work here. I'm gonna drive through part of Hamburg, the town, kind of a what I call the maybe historic part of town. I don't know. It's, you can tell by the architecture that it's an old town, and I prefer going this way on the old 22 as opposed to 78 because one, there's less traffic to deal with, and it's just more scenic and more relaxing. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the hood and the view. We get more of a wide view. Doing anything good at work there, DB? Guess you're not if it's slow. Hey George, what's up? Welcome aboard for the random drive stream. It's been a while since I've done one of these. It's kind of hard to do them with fuel costs. As you can hear, I'm in a diesel truck and it's $6 a gallon, so I'll just take advantage of it and drive stream on my way back to my area because I'm in Hamburg right now. Just riding on the Bartram Trail, which is old Pennsylvania Railroad, converted to rail trail. Which actually, right up here, you see that car in front of us, the red truck is going over where the Pennsy line used to cross over right here in town. It's still, the hump is still here. And we just went over it. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Gets a little tight through here. This is one of the things I like is this awning here on the right, on the building here. I just love looking at the architecture and the buildings as I drive through here. It's really neat. Ooh, we got a 68 or 69 Chevelle coming at us right there, left of the screen. Super Sport, 69, nice. And there go the police. I want to get somebody. Gets really tight in this section, so you got to kind of watch. Being in a bigger truck with wide mirrors, it's tricky getting through because, of course, nobody wants to let you through. They just want to say, nope, I'm smaller, I'm going. So the road we're on now is the old Route 22, which goes pretty much across the state into Ohio as far as I know. I think it goes across Ohio. I don't know if it goes across the country or not, but this would have been the major highway across the state years ago, going through these old towns, and 2-lane highway with occasional passing zones. Just nice and relaxing going this way. Is the phone bouncing too much for you guys? Because the mount that I have it in, from what I'm seeing, is bouncing pretty good. Oh, 10 watching, 8 thumbs ups. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs ups, people. Not too bad. All right, that's good, because having the must not have been going after somebody. Must be a medical or something. Fire company. A little blurry. No, it looks clear on my end. How's that? Maybe it's just signal. I might be in a bad signal area. I'm pretty sure, for the most part, we shouldn't lose signal going this way. I know I've talked on the phone going this way and not lost signal, but there may be some low signal spots along the way, so unfortunately that's out of my control. Hopefully I don't lose the stream. If I do, I'll bring it back up and do a part 2. Still seeing Halloween decorations here and there too. Hey Brenda, hop on in the Super Duty with us. We just left Hamburg, Pennsylvania. We're heading back towards Macungie. Oh, does it? I mean, we just drove through part of town and I didn't see any yet. Oh, you are? Well, I'm driving away from it. Just spent the day going up the Bartram Trail up to the what they call the chutes. Hey, Rhonda. Yeah, there is a couple cool old churches and cemeteries along here. We went for a ride on the e-bikes, rode the trail, went out to the bridge, wanted to see what was out there. You'll see that in our future videos we post when we put them up. Hopefully within the next couple weeks. I got such a backlog myself. I mean, I've got so much older footage that I started deleting older stuff from like 2019, 2020, because it's like, I've gotten to the point, if I haven't put it up by now, I'm not going to. So I might as well get rid of the footage and use that space for the newer stuff. So that's been work in progress of going through footage and seeing what's worth keeping and trying to put out and what isn't. I get in my little lulls where I don't do any editing, and then I get in my lulls where I do a bunch of editing. So I'm very sporadic. I guess I got to work on doing more of a schedule. Help grow the channel more. There's some really incredible views along here. I do love driving this way as opposed to 78. So you get to see more. Thoughts on the Strasbourg crash? Well, I mean, my thoughts and my opinion, I mean, obviously, it could have been avoided. Anything could be avoided. It was an accident. It happened. You know, things happen, unfortunately. I do know that in talking to Nick, that people are trying to blame the MOW crew who didn't flip the switch back, but it really, in my opinion, shouldn't be blamed on them, because there should have been somebody with the railroad who checked that before starting the day. I mean, there's track inspectors that should have been out checking all that to make sure everything was okay and the track was good, and you know, stuff like that, that they would have caught that and corrected that at the time when they needed to. But I don't know what they do. I don't know if that's their policy. I don't know if they have a track crew that goes out. That's a tough one. That's a really, really a tough one, because who to blame and who to point fingers at is hard to do, because you got to have your investigation and get all the facts and figure everything out, which they're going to have to do that on their end to figure all that out. So hopefully they do, and hopefully everything's okay. I mean, at least it was, nobody was hurt, nobody was killed. It was property damage for the most part, stuff that can be fixed. So that's just my thoughts on it. The most important part is nobody was hurt, nobody was killed. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, I love driving the old 22. It's better, way better than 78. More relaxing. Hello, Darlene. Welcome. Catching up on comments. Yeah, Jennifer, everybody was okay because it was moving at a slow speed. So it was at Paradise. It had disconnected and was doing the runaround to reconnect to the other end to pull it back into Strasbourg. So it wasn't moving that fast, but it was moving fast enough that it hit a mini excavator that was on a siding, basically head on. It put the boom of the excavator through the front of the smoke box and did pretty good damage to it. But you know, the Strasbourg guys, they got the shop right there. They do an awesome job in keeping those locomotives in tip-top shape. So I have no doubt in my mind that they won't have that fixed and back up and running in a fair amount of, you know, decent amount of time, put it that way. Short time, hopefully. So we'll just have to see how it goes in progress and stuff like that. Yeah, see, I don't know if you guys can see it. Sorry, excuse me. Let me get that clear. To my left is 78. I guess don't want to stop yet. Take a drink. Alright, try that. Yeah, so you can see to my left is Route 78. Back, probably just back there, they put up one of those sound barrier walls. So if I was on 78 right now over there, one, I'd be driving through the construction zone. And two, you wouldn't be able to see anything because there's a wall there now. At least over here, I got hills and trees and farm on my right and 78 on my left. Hey Blake, what's up? Yeah, I had a cold about, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. I got a head cold about 3 weeks ago, and it's remains of a cough from that. It just doesn't want to go away. It doesn't help that I'm a smoker, so I'm trying to quit, working on it. It's getting too expensive to do that too. Between $6 a gallon in diesel fuel and $10 a pack for cigarettes, it's like, it's a wonder I'm surviving. Yeah, I got it from that 1 week where it got real cold and then it warmed up again because I was outside doing some work, and that night it started to bother me. My throat started getting, scratchy, and then I started coughing, and then I got the headache, and then the sniffling, and then the phlegminess, and all that stuff, and then for the most part, it's gone. I just still have this lingering cough, that's all. It only lasted, like, the worst part of it only lasted like a day or two, and it was, just recovering from there. Now 78's on our right side. Those are neat on the right. I think that was old hotel, like an old hotel with the old style, individual, like cabin type hotel room things. Which now they're like private homes. People live in them. Temperature is, I don't even know without checking my phone, but I'm going to say upper 60s. I heard it's supposed to go up into the 70s this weekend, which works out good because I'm planning on chasing 425 on Saturday, so looking forward to that. Don't know that I'm going to be doing a full chase of 425, just a couple locations and then meeting up in Jim Thorpe and catching it there. So that'll be another future upload. No, not on a road trip, darling. I was hanging out with JP, in Hamburg. We went and rode e-bikes on the old Pennsylvania Railroad line, which is now the John Bartram Trail. So there'll be a future video for both of us on that. And I'm just on my way back to my area from there. So I figured, I was sitting there in the parking lot trying to decide what to do, if I wanted to try to find something else to film, or it didn't get bulldozed, it got excavated. It went nose to nose to an excavator. But yeah, I decided to just drive stream. What I'm going to do is go back to Macungie, go to the railfan park there. Depending on how many we still have at that point, we'll hang out there, see if we can catch a train. But like I said, I wanted to share the drive of Old 22 because it's just a nice, relaxing, peaceful drive, and I figured that some folks wouldn't mind riding along. think at one time this section right here, the lane opposite of us coming up the hill, we're going down a hill right now, that was 2 lanes. So there used to be a passing lane on that side for passing slower vehicles and trucks and stuff. I do remember that. Anytime I go to Hamburg now, I go this way. I stay off of 78. Between the construction and the crazy drivers, this is just a nicer, yeah, it's a few minutes longer because of speed restrictions and things like that. But I mean, with the exception of this group of cars here, I mean, how many, there's nobody behind me right now. There's nobody in front of me. So it's just a nice relaxing drive. This was another area. You can see the wide shoulder. I think there was a passing zone here too at one time. So you crest the hill and then it was on the other side. Oncoming again. Awesome, Darlene. Thank you. That was my first tractor drive on the road like that. That was a lot of fun. That was neat having Jay come down and experience that too. I think I got him hooked on wanting a tractor now, so we'll see what the future holds. Hopefully next year my big one, my WC, will be running. I can take that. Just got a tire that I gotta put on. The one rear wheel was so rotted that it was like breaking apart the rim where the spokes, where it meets the spokes, and the tube inside was coming out of the rim. So it was like, yeah, time to replace that. So we got the old one off. We literally had to cut the wheel off of the tire. And I have another set of rims that I went down to somewhere in Virginia to get them 4 or 5 years ago. I don't remember how long ago it was, but maybe 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. So I bought a set of them, and then I got the front spoked wheels too that I want to put on that tractor. Just got to find the right size tires for it, for those, to put them on, and get it back together, get the gas tank cleaned out. Got some rust in it, so I gotta get that cleaned out and get it up and running again. Now we're going to start getting some congestion in traffic. Getting closer to Fogelsville. Hey Frank, what's up? Which scooter did you get, Blake? Like back. You guys got me back now? Yeah, I lost signal. I just saw the pinwheel of death saying reconnecting on my screen, so glad it didn't like totally cut out, that I had to start over again. Oh, you see me? How do you see me? The camera's facing front. Now you see me. Signal. It's just how it goes. Yeah, there's a cell tower right over there too. Yeah. Now we got this nice little flat farm area. Actually, Jandal owns all this property and farms all this. Surprised they haven't started harvesting the corn yet. Well, I guess they did on the right here. That's gone. So I believe this part is part of Fogelsville. I'm not sure what this little town is called, but I'm pretty sure this is Fogelsville. Yeah, we should be good from here on out. I just hit that little dead spot there. Yep, this is Fogelsville. Here's the Fogelsville post office. Dead giveaway. If you're unsure, look for the local post office, then you know. Now we're coming up on Route 100. This is one of the things I like to do if you're here is I always go right for the left lane because of all the truck traffic that comes off of 78. You get some that turn on the make right turns. So if I come over to the left lane, occasionally you get trucks that get in the left lane too. But I found that if you come in the left lane, you can get around them a lot easier than if you're in the right lane, then you kind of get stuck behind them. Oh, there's a dog in the car in the back seat behind, in front of us. So there's 78 right above us now. See how congested and how much traffic's up there. I mean, granted, I'm not in a rush to get anywhere, so even if I would have gotten on 78, it wouldn't have mattered if we had been in the traffic anyway, but highways are boring. Back roads are more scenic. this is a lot nicer now since they finished the construction through here. For like the last year, they were redoing all of this section through here, and it was a mess. Trying to get through here any time of the day, including rush hour, was like pulling hair. Very stressful. But then you get down here, when we get to 222, we'll go underneath the 222 and then the lanes merge. Actually, they rerouted Route 100 quite a few years ago to go on to 222 to go around Trexlertown. But I still go the old route through Trexlertown because that's just the way I'm used to. And you'll see when we get to underneath the 222, the lanes merge back to one lane. And you get the people that like to, you know, race their way to the merge point, get in front, and then once they get beyond it, they slam on their brakes and make a right turn. It's always amusing. See, now most of these trucks are in the right lane because they're probably going to turn on 222, so they're going to make the right on the 222. But there is a lot of trucking storage facilities and things like that through here, so that you get a lot of truck traffic through here. Building up here on the left, that's new, that's going up. Not sure what that's going to be, but alright, so this is 222 right here. So to the right goes towards Reading, to the left goes towards Allentown. Yeah, I'll take back roads any day, trust me. I feel like I can make better time on back roads. Plus, if you do get into a jam somewhere where a road's closed or something, you can always turn around and find a way around it, where if you're on a highway, depending on what highway it is, you're stuck there. You're stuck in that traffic until it starts moving again. You know, even if it takes a few minutes longer, or you know, whatever the case may be, I'm the type that I'd rather be moving, even if it takes longer to get there than sitting still. Alright, you know what? I'm going to be that guy since this one wants to bebop along. Perfect. Oh, there's our new sheets. We got a sheets now. This is Trexlertown. So this used, excuse me, this used to be Route 100 through here. Now it's been bypassed, it's off to our right. And this intersection here, cross traffic, used to be 222. they moved it back there and made it a bypass too. So this is Hamilton Boulevard. If you turn left, this will take you past Dorney Park. Oh, somebody knows they have a horn. Oh, I know what that's like, Brenda. It's not fun when a Wawa's closed, because they never close. Hey, Carol Ann, welcome. Hop on in. It's another random drive stream that I don't do often anymore. What flavor coffee you drink, Brenda? I like, right now I'm into the pumpkin spice. Soon they'll have the holiday blend, which is pretty close to it, but slightly different, but I like that too. If not, it's usually regular or French vanilla. Ooh, the sun is bright. Not making that light. So this is where 100 continues again. So to our right, that's the new bypass. Where I just turned back there at that light to come to this light, used to go straight across. And once I turned left, you'll see a railroad crossing. That's where it curved around and came back to where we're going to be. And then we'll be back on the original Route 100. And we're almost into Macungie. Hey, green arrow. Hey, our turn. Yeah, so right about where those two cones are to the left, where that blue car is, that's where the Route 100 came out and curved this way and went straight again. You do like the pumpkin spice too? Awesome. One of my, I don't know, I guess, bitches or complaints about that is they only ever put one out. Like, you'd think if they're going to have that seasonal thing that they would put more than one out, because they'll put more of one of other stuff, like regular coffee out. But whatever's in season or the seasonal, they don't put more than one out. That doesn't make any sense. And I've asked them about it, and they're like, that's what they're told to do by corporate, so that's what they do. And I guess you got to do what you're told to do, but at the same time, it's like, if you're going through enough of it, why not put 2 of them out? Because occasionally you get there and you're like all excited to get it, and you walk over and you hit the little thing to fill your cup and it's empty. Like, dull. And you're like all disappointed. And you gotta go with something else. Well, I never tried that one. I'll have to maybe try that one. I don't know if it's showing up on the screen, but like directly above that truck in front of us, you can just make out the moon up there in the sky. I don't know if you can see it on the screen though. I can see it with my eyes. It's very faint, but it's there. I can see it. And it's really like big. I can see it. So we are now in Macungie. Mack truck plant is to our right. All this talk about coffee, there's a Wawa right here. You're making me want to stop and get some. I'll wait. Officially in the borough of Macungie. Here come the train tracks. Oh, yay, Doug's here. I can give him his present that I got for him. Oh, looks like I just caught him. He's leaving. Hey, Brian, what's up? No, I don't come here often. People know me. Oh, yay, the maintenance away stuff's finally gone. This parking spot better. All right, here we are at Macungie. I'm going to probably leave you guys for a minute to talk amongst yourselves while I hunt down his gift. It's in here somewhere. I just don't know where. I gotta find it. Oh, where is it? Bear with me, guys. There it is. he's over talking to somebody else, so I'll just wait for him to come over here. Actually, in December, first weekend in December, you'll be, probably after that, not that weekend, but I'll be filming a HO scale train layout that he owns. It's actually a modular layout that every year they put on in Percy at the Borough Garage, I think it is, Public Works building. So I'm going to be going to checking that out, because I think this may be the last year that he owns it, because the borough wants to acquire it from him and permanently put it on display in one of the historic buildings in town. Yep. Hang on a second, guys. All right, we're back. Had somebody walk up to me to talk to me. All right, DB, I'll let you know. I'll send you, actually, he's here, so I'll get flyers from him. Maybe I'll put a community post up about it, so anybody else in the area that wants to see it can come out and see it too. So I guess the train came through 20 minutes ago, so it might be a little bit until another one comes through. So we'll hang out a little bit and see if we get one. I'm just checking back through the chat here to see if I missed anything. So far, so good. Looks like I got everything. Long time no see. That's good. Now I can finally put a name with your face. See him here all the time. I never knew what his name was. I guess it would help to ask. Maybe we can get the tripod out. We'll go portable. Portable. Sorry, I had to mute the mic. I had another coughing fit, but I'm gonna mute you again. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, thanks for waiting. Give me a few more minutes and I'll be right back with you. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna make you portable. And I did just get the information. I saw DB Tech left, right? Bear with me, guys. Get this. There we go. check my battery. Low. Need grab the jumper here. There it is. All right. Hey, you guys can look at my stickers on my back window. And Garfield climbing the walls. Actually, there's a button on his butt that says climbing the walls for you. All right, plugged in. So let's go ahead and take a walk. See if we see anything. Give you a better look than just staring at a building through my windshield. So that direction is Bethlehem, Easton, and New Jersey. And that direction is Reading, and then the spur to go to the line to go to Harrisburg. Yeah, I adore Garfield too. I'm wearing my Garfield shirt actually. With in the way. I'm only lazy when I'm awake. This lady, I don't get this lady. I don't know why she parks her car like that. Like, that is like the drive-through of the parking lot, and she blocks it every night. I don't know why. One of these times I think I'm just gonna have to ask her. Here we go. That center of the screen, see the moon? That's what I was talking about earlier, behind that, or above that truck. So this line closest to me is not an active line. It is a siding. At one time it did go in across. You can see it kind of angles up there. It went across over to some buildings over there. But now they just use it as a storage siding. Like last month, or about a month ago or so, they had maintenance away equipment sitting on it when they were redoing the ties, which I had the video that I did of the tie replacement. That was all right in here. This is the favorite spot for Randy and I if we want to get away from people to film without distractions. We'll come down this end and set up down here to get away from, you know, distractions and noise and talking and all that. So it's a nice little peaceful spot here. Yeah, it is a pretty nice place. Across the tracks there used to be a factory. It was called Taylor Pipe. They still own the property, and they own this property. And actually, looking where we're sitting right now, you can see there was a crossing here. There's gates right there. There was a road that came across and went up this way. So this is technically Church Street, and that went right into their property there, and then looped around and came back out to Route 100, which is over there. But they took that out. The only thing that remains really is this spot right here where the crossing, the asphalt is. But they took all that out. Over there somewhere, and I think over here, unless they took it out, there was a cable sticking up where the crossing gates used to be. They took it out. It's gone. It was like right in here somewhere. It was just sticking up out of the ground. It's been a couple weeks since I've been here, so, because I did notice these look like they're moved. They're not in the same spot as they normally are, these blocks. But I'll bet you the other one's still over there. There's a couple of those blocks sitting over there too. And then there's another siding that goes off on the other side of the tracks over there that goes down a little bit and then stops. There's somebody standing by my truck. Should I mess with them and hit the panic button? On my remote. Actually, are they leaning against my truck? I'm gonna have to walk back down there. I can't tell. No, he's walking away. God, that sun is bright. That's the only drawback to this place this time of day, is the sun just blinds you when it gets down to this point. Makes it hard to see down the tracks that way. Stop yelling. Somebody's yelling in one of the houses over here. How you doing? Okay, he wasn't leaning against my truck. But I am gonna lock it up now. Just to play it safe. Nobody really bothers your stuff here though, so. It's one of the other nice things about being here is pretty much once you're here, they get to know you and know of you and know who you are, that nobody bothers you. For the longest time too, there used to be a white Escape that sat here. It was pretty much abandoned. It's now gone. And I used to joke around, everybody, anytime any of us would show up here, he'd be like, oh look, Jay's here. Like, nope, that's the abandoned one. It looked just like his, but it wasn't his. But it's now gone. I was trying to find out who owned it to see if I could get my hands on it, buy it and fix it up and get it on the road, and depending on what was wrong with it, but missed out on it. It's gone. So yeah, Bethlehem Steel is that way. What, by the sun? It's not as bright for you guys as it is for me. Oh, the nice weather is going to be gone soon. It's going to be cold soon. Going to enjoy this while we can. Plus, after what, Saturday, the clock changing happens. It's going to be dark earlier. What time is it, by the way? 518. All right. Hoping we get at least one train before I decide to end the stream. So we're already at almost an hour and a half. No, but I thought about it sometimes with how bright headlights are coming at me. So the nice thing about here is if you get a train coming from this direction, there are signal lights down there that will come on. Plus you'll hear the horns clearing Albertus. So you get a little warning before it comes. But this direction, there's a curve way down there. It curves to the right. You just gotta kind of, the lights will come on, but they come on sooner in this direction than in the other direction. So if you're not paying attention to the lights, it sneaks up on you because you do not hear it until it gets to about, you see in the center of the screen there's like looks like a little white pole there. If you follow the shadow of this pole and then look just slightly to the right of it, that's about when you start to hear it. And that's probably from me to there half a mile away. No, not even a quarter mile away. Probably not even that. But you usually see the lights of the locomotive come around the bend down there, and especially at night. It's really cool here at night when it's dark, because you see the light shining off the track way ahead of it. And then you get the traffic crossing too, you know, all that noise. I think I hear squirrels running around in the leaves over there. Oh, they don't even use KC lights around here. They just have the really bright, obnoxious headlights. And they have their high beams on. People don't know how to turn their high beams off anymore. Yeah, that's kind of why I went back to my old glasses, because my newer glasses, the ones that you guys are used to seeing me wear, the lenses are so scratched up that when the headlight light would hit my glasses, it was like complete whiteout. I couldn't see anything. So I had to literally tilt my head down and peek over the top of my glasses just to be able to see the edge of the road. So I didn't run off the road, but like like that is what I would see looking at the sun and nothing else. So I went back to wearing my old glasses, since I can't really afford new ones right now. Which one lens is scratched up, but not as bad as the both lenses were on the old ones, or the other ones. I used to have transition lenses and they were great outside, but I didn't like it when I went back inside, because it seemed like it took forever for them to go back, to switch back to clear when you went inside. I mean, they'd instantly go dark outside, but inside it just seemed like it took forever, and I ended up having to take them off so I could see what I was doing. Well, since we're sitting here looking at the track, I'm noticing that the rail closest to us was made in 1982 in Steelton, Bethlehem Steel Steelton plant. And so this is track 2. Track 1 is over there. I think that's how it goes. And track 1 was 1984. If anybody was interested in knowing that. There comes FedEx. Not sure who they had this rented out to, the property over there, but they store a bunch of trailers back there, so you see trucks going in and out all the time. Mack Trucks was using it, so last year, I think it was last year and previous times before that, it was always Mack Trucks sitting in here, but they're now not in here anymore. Thought I heard a horn. Yeah, that building that you were looking at earlier right there, that's like the last remaining building of the Tyler pipe plant that was here. Everything else is gone. I think there is, might still be a couple buildings over there, but there's also a home improvement place over in that end. Yeah, I kind of miss seeing the Mack trucks sitting here. They were nice to look at. Yay, the crazy kids are showing up. Guess it's about time to go. I will say that after a certain time, you get the younger crowd comes in here and they're a bunch of rowdy. They're a rowdy bunch. Or they can be. Gets annoying. Especially when you're filming. Come on, give us a train. Ooh, tough guy. Yeah, there, now you can look at my ugly mug. And my Reading hat on. Can't see it. There you go. Because this is former Reading line, actually. Hot rod. Yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes and see if anything comes. If not, probably just wrap it up. Definitely enjoyed having you guys along for the ride, at least, to get here. We're gonna figure out dinner and head home. I can still hear crickets over in the trees over there. No, that's me. I like to be relaxing and fun. I don't like all the hustle and bustle and stress. No, I'm glad you all did ride along. I said it's been a while since I've done a drive stream, so it was fun to do that again. Although I'm not doing donuts in the snow in Q-Mart parking lot again. We'll see what the winter brings, I guess. Hoping to start seeing Christmas decorations soon, so maybe we can film some of that and maybe do some drive streams with that. Kind of not feeling the holidays this year, but hopefully I can get myself into it. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Frank, you were in the bed of the truck hanging off the tailgate. I remember when I was doing the donuts, you were like dangling off the back. I remember that. We all kept yelling at you to get in the truck where it was warm. Yeah, at this point, I just want to skip it all till March. And just start over again in March. I'm not even looking forward to my birthday next month. That's just that time of year. I don't like snow or the cold either, but unfortunately I live in Pennsylvania, so I got to deal with it. Last, I don't know how many winters have been pretty mild, so I guess I can be thankful for that, but we'll see what's in store for us this year. And we had a couple cold days already in October, so that's not a good sign. But it all depends on, what the weather does and all that stuff, so we'll see. I'm one of those I believe it when I see it kind of people, so don't worry about all the hype and stuff of, news saying it's going to be this, it's going to be that. Nope, I'll just wait until I wake up and look out the door. Like, nope, no snow on the ground today. Perfect. Yeah, well, it's going to be a lot different in Texas, that's for sure, Brenda. That's, but, you know how Pennsylvania can be. You were here before. I know Adam's always telling me, come down there. I wish I could. Hopefully, someday. It's been a long time since I've been to Texas. I think 2002. No, it was before that because I didn't have my Ranger yet. So it was 99, 2000. I was in Texas. Probably 2000. Because I had an 01 Ranger and I got that the Saturday after 9/11 happened. So it was before that. I had my Toyota pickup still when I went to Texas because I drove that down there. Drove to upstate New York first, to Dansville, New York. I remember, did I spend the night? Yeah, I spent the night there. Picked up old high school. She wasn't a girlfriend. She became my girlfriend through that, but actually fiance, and then ran off with somebody else. So a whole another story I don't want to get into. But we drove down to Texas from up there because she was in the Air Force and was medically retired from the Air Force. So we had to go down and she asked me to go down and take her down to get her stuff, in other words, and then take her back to her parents in New York. So that was a lot of driving. We drove all the way down, got a U-Haul truck to put her stuff in, and a tow dolly to tow my truck back. Because by the time we got down there, I had no brakes left in the front. And of course it was August, so it was picked the worst time to go down there in a truck with no air conditioning. That was not pleasant at all. Every window open, it was just hot air blowing on us. As much of a jalopy that the U-Haul truck was, it ran like crap, and it was like pieced together with multiple different trucks. The air conditioning worked in it. I'll give it that. So I was happy for that. Oh, I'm starting to lose the sun where I'm sitting, so I can feel it's getting cold already. Yeah, I think we spent 2 days down there and then drove back. Maybe it was a day. I don't remember. I think it was a day. Basically, we got there, checked into the hotel on the base where she was stationed at, which was Dyess Air Force Base. And then the next day we went and got the U-Haul, got her stuff, put it in the truck. I think that night we went out to a Texas nightclub. It was my first time in an actual like southern country honky tonk. It was kind of cool. And then spent the night, and we left out. I think we might have left out. I remember driving in the dark. I think that was on the way down though. No, we drove in the dark on the way back too, because that's right. Yeah, we left out the next day to drive back up to New York, and I think by the time we got through Ohio into like Erie, Pennsylvania area, it was dark. So we ended up stopping in a truck stop and trying to sleep in the trucks. You know, she was in one truck, I was in the other truck, because there wasn't enough room for both of us in the cab of the truck. So tried to sleep for a little bit. Didn't work too well. There was just too much bright lights and loud noise around us that we ended up just getting back on the road. And I think we got back to our parents at like 4 in the morning, something like that. Hard to believe that was over 20 years ago. Oh, hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, give you a view down the tracks again. And mute you so I can have another coughing fit. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. We got a plane flying over. Does that count? Oh, there it is. Going that way. What am I missing here? Somebody... Oh, okay. Well, that's understandable that you're proud of them. Hopefully everything goes good and basic training isn't too rough on them. Is that where he's at in Ohio at basic training? Ludens. Oh, when I was a kid, I used to eat those things like candy. They tasted so good. I actually use Hall's cherry now. Oh, staying with a friend. Okay. Yeah, they do. They still do the Ludens in the little box with the plastic bag inside of it. That's how I remember them as a kid. I would literally eat the whole box like it was like it was candy. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. No, just kidding. Yeah, Halls are a lot stronger than the Ludens, I think. Like I said, if you can eat Ludens like candy and not, you know, it's in a pouch now. Okay. Yeah, I remember them in the box. Little white box. You open the box and then there was a plastic bag inside. You open the bag. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to end the stream and a train's going to come. That's what always happens. Now I'm really getting in the shade here. You can just see the top of my head in the shadow on the screen, in the middle of the screen. I'm disappearing into the shadows. Creepy. I've heard of them. I don't think I've ever had one. I think I've had Ricola too. Ricola. Well, which ones were the one that had the like a gel inside of them that when you suck down on them they like turned into like a gel? Wasn't that Halls? Not like a gel, but like a liquid. The sun's getting to the point where I can almost see the signal lights, or at least where they're located. I can't see it. They're not on yet, but can't see my shadow anymore. Just barely make it out. Sun is going down. I'll give you guys that view. I mean, there are some incredible sunsets here. I will give it that. Even though it's bright as heck and it blinds the crap out of you, you get some really beautiful sunsets here. Another thing that would be nice, the borough actually maintains what we call the platform here. So they have volunteers that take care of the garden out front, the flower garden out front, and they do a really nice job. If you want, we can take a walk down there and I can show you that in a minute here. But one of the things that would be nice if they could do is have bathroom facilities or porta potty or something, because if you gotta go, you gotta go down to the Wawa down the road. Might have to go get my hoodie here in a minute. Yeah, they put in a picnic table. Excuse me. They put a picnic table in the platform now, so if you come here with food, you can sit down and actually eat at a table, which is nice. But that actually came from the park. That didn't come from the borough. The Memorial Park where they have all the car shows and stuff, that's back here to our right. You see these buildings here. Just beyond that is another street, and then that's where the main big park is. Is that a light? I think I hear a horn. I see something moving way down there. It's not a train. Yeah, I wanted to go to the Wheels of Time this year, but I didn't make it again. I say it every year and then I never go. Same with the big truck jamboree that they do. I wanted to get to that and I didn't get to that either. Hey, the sun's going down. Now I'm getting cold. Alright guys, we got a guest coming into view here that wants to give a shout out to his channel.
I am Matthew Eck, and that's my channel name.
Hold on. Take the mic so they can hear you. Don't go too far.
I am Matthew Eck.
Don't. You're like screaming into it. It's very sensitive. Go ahead.
I'm Matthew Eck. My channel name is Matthew Eck. And I have 25 subscribers, and I'm hoping to grow my channel. So,
and what do you do on your channel?
It's all trains. So,
all trains. And
yep.
All from here?
Yep.
All right.
Well, not all from here. I have some on the Reading and Northern and Strasburg.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah,
yep.
And I saw you at Reading Society of Model
yes.
Engineers too.
Yes, I saw you too.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Yep. Go check out his channel and give him a subscribe and make sure to like his videos. And now here comes another one. Once they start. Hang on, guys. All right, so I'm told we should have one coming. Yep, lights just came on. So now you can actually see the lights since the sun's gone down. See if we can zoom in on them. Yeah, see the signal lights down there? They're all lit up. That means we got one coming this direction. Then I can finally go to the Wawa. I was at the Wheels of Time car show once, and that was back when the Dukes of Hazzard movie was out, because they had a General Lee there, and James Best, who played Roscoe, was there signing autographs. So I have his autograph, and I have Ben Jones, who played Cooter. I got his autograph a couple years ago down at Cooter's in Luray, Virginia, and pictures with him. So that was pretty cool. I wanted to get back down there this year too. I haven't been able to make that happen yet either. Alright, I'm gonna take a walk back to the truck and get my sweatshirt. It's getting cold. Plus, when the wind of the train comes by, it's gonna get colder. And get away from the group of kids that are hanging out around behind me now. Ay, ay, ay. Give you a better vantage point from my hood anyway. Be right back. Here it comes. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. It was a long one, but they've been getting longer and longer coming through here. So it'll be even better if we had another one coming the other direction and they could get a pass, but that's not happening. All right, I'll set you guys down quick and what the? Yep, there they go with the hot rodding now, squealing tires and crap. All right, and I got my hoodie on now, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I want to thank you guys for joining in and being a part of the chat, and hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up. I see I already got 25. So keep them coming in, and for those of you watching the replay, definitely appreciate you as well. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks, Blake. So like I said, watch for the videos from myself and JP from today, earlier today, coming in the next couple weeks, and I will do a community post about the train display coming up next month. So that way you guys, anybody local that wants to come check it out, you can come check it out. And yep, no problem. Thank you all again for being here. You were here 36. You were here in the beginning, and then you left and you came back. That's all good. You know, more views for me, it works. But yeah, so again, you're messing me up live now. This is what I go through with my outros, by the way. This is buffered for an hour? No, it didn't buffer for an hour. It was like 2 minutes, if that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to Wawa, get some food, and head home. 85 cars. That's wow. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, then it's your internet, not my problem. I know I got Verizon and all, but it is what it is. So. All right, yeah, so thanks for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the next one.